Thank you for tuning in, Echoes, to Once Upon a Reflection episode. We think 29. I actually need to go back and do a little bit of, like, numbering correction to make sure that we're on the correct one.
Sounds right to me.
I'm tech issues. It wouldn't be a stream without tech issues. But yes, this is Once Upon a Reflection, possibly episode 29, a Cypher System-based fairy tale TTRPG. I am Evie, the Disaster Gem. My pronouns are she, they, or any, and I am the game runner for this fine, disastrous group. Let's go ahead and go around introducing ourselves. Hi, Aknith. We are going to start with Alina.
Hey everybody, I am Alina, I am they, them, and I will be playing tonight Sev and Vrak, who are also they, them. They are a charming trickster who wears a crown of ice. Let's throw this one over to Amanda.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda, and I use she, her pronouns. I also go by Panda Cabra. I am playing Rosa and Thorn, both using she, her, the resilient wild explorer princess who masters the swarm. Joel, it is your turn.
Hi, I am Joel, the person whose turn it is. I use any pronouns. I play two characters in one, who are Senor Fluffington and Juan Ferreira. That's why it says that what the pronouns are they them, but really it's because they're actually multiple people and they're not non-binary. Or if they are a rugged Chihuahua who is one with beasts is what they are. There we go.
I love you guys. So we're gonna have a good night if you can't tell. It's been one of those weeks again for me. Oh fuck, you are right, Aknith. I need to fix that. I have us streaming into art because I did an art stream earlier this week and I forgot to change it.
What are you talking about? We are arts.
We are art. We are doing performance arts. I guess
Yep, performance art.
Performance arts. Let me can someone just kind of do their thing while I'm making that fix?
We left off last episode on meeting a very weird mirror that hurt us.
First, we caused chaos in the town, however.
Oh yeah,
we decided to throw a rager, so we let a bunch of people out of the inn and just into the street in front of City Hall, which some of us broke into and stole a bunch of stuff because we weren't in enough trouble already. There was 3 main town rules. We broke 2 of them so far. We haven't found any meat yet, so.
And I broke the 3rd by breaking into the abandoned castle up on the hill overlooking the waterfall.
Yeah, you guys.
We're missing somebody, but the night's still young.
So. Yeah, you guys.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that's the other thing, is that this town that we're in is full of animal folk of all types, which is why that rule is in place. It's not because they're cannibals, it's because they are literally like birds and.
But they said don't start fights, and we started a fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the express intention to start that fight. Thank you very much for doing that for me, guys. I was loving the group attempt at the recap. We might do that more frequently just because that's funny. But yeah, so we should theoretically be in the correct category now. Oops. Thank you very much for the lurk. But yes, so as my beautiful, illustrious crew were saying, they are in the Twilight Town of the Beast Folk. Kind of in the Twilight Town. They're not specifically in the town borders at the moment. Where they had met and gotten some information at the Tavern of the Angry Goose, quite literally called the Angry Goose, and also served by geese.
And angry? Probably now.
Possibly. We'll see. They had some meals. One of them consumed berry pie, like little berry tartlets, that was heavily laced with fairy liquor. And thus had a variety of secondary effects that went along with that. And while Vrac decided to essentially throw a rager in front of Town Hall in the middle of the night. Thorn wandered off to do a little bit of exploring. In the process of the rager being thrown and magical fireworks and trying to get a mosh pit started and kind of succeeding and a fight happening there, Thorn, exploring the castle, did make just enough noise. Just enough noise that something from within did hear her and thus called out to her. When she found it, it happened to be a magic mirror. This castle, they had previously suspected, had belonged to the evil queen, the stepmother from Snow White. And so when she found this in a hidden room, it was pretty much confirmed that this was the queen's, domain. During the Rager, they did cause a couple of fights and break into essentially the city councils, the town councils, meeting chamber, main hall, or whatever, make off with a variety of information and a variety of pearls, one of which is magical. Yep.
I have 33 pearls on my character sheet.
Yeah, you have a lot
32
of pearls.
32 regular, one magic.
Yeah, and one magic, and I think, still don't know what the magic is on it. Yeah, you still don't know what the magic is on it, so that's going to be fun to discover. They have a variety of magical items that they don't know what they do. Just as a
We've
hint.
forgotten about most of our magical items.
Yeah, they have. But realizing that Thorn had just kind of disappeared and still had not reappeared, they went off in search of her. Also, the Popo were starting to show up to the Rager that was thrown as the impromptu block party, and they didn't want to take the blame, so they ran. They did find Thorn in this castle. They wandered back up, realized where she was, and found her as well as the mirror. They walked through this hidden passageway after having kind of called out to each other. And as they walked in, opening up the very well-preserved velvet curtains, they see her standing before this ornate, large silver mirror affixed to the wall, its surface showing a silver face that's smiling at them somewhat awkwardly. The room well lit with candles and some sort of ambient lighting, and Thorn had long hair or fur growing from her forearm, and that's where we left off. So as you guys,
I'm sure it's fine.
it's fine. So as you guys walk into the room, it is very obviously, especially to one who has seen these before, some sort of alchemist or magic user's workshop. There are a variety of work tables. What you can identify are probably ingredient containers of some kind, a little nook off to the side that you are probably knowledgeable enough to know is where the cauldron would be stored, and magically glowing of a variety of a couple of different colors candles on the wall, and then mirror right behind your friend who now has hair, long hair growing from her forearm. Vrac, however you would like to perceive this room, because you are also perceiving it from a couple feet lower.
Yeah.
Granted, I would not know that they weren't already hairy in that particular spot of their bodies beforehand, so
Okay.
I don't pay attention to the people that these people are.
No, I'm not judging that. Okay.
I'm gonna just ignore the mirror right now. I'm gonna go over to the corner that you said the cauldron usually would be in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out, see if there's anything I can salvage.
Yeah, there's like a little nook that seems to be mostly hidden by a tapestry that, like, you pull aside and can tell that there is what seems to be a fairly well scrubbed
Hmm.
and not actually dusty at all cauldron, just kind of hanging on a probably cast iron arm, stored there. It's probably about 15 to 20 gallons size. So, big cauldron.
Big enough to stew someone in?
Maybe a goblin, probably not a like medium sized person.
I'm assuming it's long. There's not like any like witchy stuff besides the cauldron. Like it's not like I'm gonna find eyes of newt or.
There are containers that would potentially hold ingredients. I don't think
Huh.
Thorn got around to investigating them. Um, like, imagine like a, you know, those Dewey Decimal System type of Rex at the library, apothecary version of that on one wall.
It's a few things, yeah.
Small drawers about this size, just taking up an entire wall.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well then I'm gonna do the Juan Ferreira thing of just ignoring everybody and perusing these for a bit.
Cool.
Sounds right. Investigation.
Vrack does the opposite. Vrack looks around and is like, looks like a, what did you find here, Thorn? It looks like some kind of like magic shit going on.
Hi. Are you friends? This is coming directly from the mirror addressing you, and it is an obvious face, Vrack.
Yeah.
Um,
Whoa. Oh, wow. Is that a magic mirror?
It is. Yeah, apparently left been here for quite a long time. Unfortunately, stuck to the wall, and they would like to not be stuck to the wall anymore. Um,
she was saying that you might be able to help, possibly a little bit. I would very much like to not be here any more alone. You can take me with you. I'm very useful.
Huh. Are you evil?
Evil is such a relative term. I am how I am used, if that could be
Fair enough.
the best description, perhaps. I.
Are you gonna like hit us with a curse or something if we take you down from the wall? Or if we stare into you too long? Like eat our souls or something?
Okay, just a minute. Let me pull up the rules again because you asked a question. Because technically, you also asked a question for the "Are you evil?"
That
But
no one's explained anything to Rack yet.
yeah. So let me pull up the book again. Just a second. Actually, I think I took a screenshot of it last time so that I didn't have to take the entire book open. Screenshot. I didn't. I was stupid. I'm gonna do that this time. But you are gonna have to roll. So be ready
Oh,
with
yeah.
your dice. Resource seals. I should have just had this open. Hyperlink.
This one's a D6, right? I need this guy.
I think so. Yeah. Again, with opening up into wrong window and covering up all of my cameras.
No.
Okay, so let's see. We are going to. Okay, indent it. And. Fairy tale mirrors, fairy tale mirrors. Okay, so please roll a d6.
D6.
Yeah.
I did remember correctly. How about a 4? I think a 4 is a bad one.
We have rolled so. No. 5 is the bad one.
5's the bad one.
Yeah. are you holding a light source, or is the only light source in the room? Because I know that Juan is holding a light source because of the staff.
No, I think Vrax just got a guitar.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to say, since it would have no effect, roll again for your second question.
Ooh. How about a 3?
3. Also, seems to have no effect for that one. Okay. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
So the question was what? I'm sorry, I got distracted trying to find
The
this.
first one is, are you evil? Oh, right. The second one was, if we take you down from the wall, will you like curse us or eat our souls or suck us into the mirror?
Not that I no, I don't believe so. I don't know how I am affixed, but you could ask in a way as such I would be capable of answering that, but I am not intending to personally cause you harm, so not with intent.
Okay. Hey, so Thorn, like, did you ask this thing a bunch of questions? We're not talking to you. Because like, you gotta be really careful with anything that talks in these places. Especially if it's like just an object. They're usually like
Well-
cursed or weird or whatever.
I would
So far,
say
I found
that's
them
rude,
to be quite
but
lovely.
I would say that's rude, but that is generally accurate about a variety of things.
Actually, I look at Vrack and I said, actually, you bring up a good point. Mirror, mirror, can you show us how you were affixed to the wall?
The
Ah.
mirror's face goes slack for a moment, and instead of answering in words, you are able to utilize this for not one. Oh, yeah, it would have to be one, so he would have to answer it in words. I cannot show you, but there was a time when my previous user had entered the castle. It was with a solvent of some kind that melted the stone to my back. I do not know what it is that melts stone that is clouded to me. And then after a second, he seems to come back to the same kind of anxious look. Was that helpful?
It could have been helpful. Yes. And then I turn to whoever's, is it Juan or Fluffy, whoever that is over there. Hey, you're good with like knowing how stuff works, right?
What?
Oh yeah, I guess I should be more specific. You wouldn't happen to know of anything that could melt stone? Like a solvent?
What I mean, me as a player can think of a couple of things, but does what would Juan know?
Well, I mean, he's an alchemist.
Make a roll.
That's true.
I'm not an
You got them
alchemist.
skills.
There's a difference.
Mm.
How about a 19?
A 19, even
Ooh.
as just an herbalist, a 19 is a minor effect. You've heard of a couple of basically magical solvents that create destruction to bind. And this sounds something like that. Generally speaking, they are not good things, and also, generally speaking, things like that are usually created by that which deals with death and or destruction.
I pass this information on. Not even looking in their direction. I'm just still perusing.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check for that as well, by the way.
Okie dokie. Oh, 16.
16. Very good.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Wow.
So things here are very well preserved.
Hmm.
Take your pick of ingredients that you may be looking for, and so long as it is
Ooh.
not something like gooey and wet, such as Eye of Newt, which is technically just mustard seed, but like actual eyes of newt that they would use in fairy tales, you've probably got it there for you.
Would I know? And I have this present in my mind partially because of Imperial Rising. Would I know what general ingredients would be needed for like specific potions?
General remedies
Mhm.
and such, yes.
Like a
But
basic healing potion, basically.
you could probably figure that out with a decent enough roll. It has been many years since Juan was actively doing this, but that is probably something that, yes, you would have learned from the forest gnomes. In terms of like more advanced, interesting stuff,
Yeah,
probably a little harder to figure out because you were mostly taught really basic herbalist stuff to help
fair.
you along your way.
Fair. Then I would be prioritizing getting a solid amount of basic remedies stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll probably see if I can get like a separate uh bunch of just a little bit of everything
Okay.
else that I can find.
Okay.
Because maybe I can't use it, but we have interacted with a couple of magically gifted individuals who might be able to help us, and also that hag in the chicken house.
She's not a hag, but okay.
Well, I mean hag in the offensive, insulting way, not hag
Yeah.
in the magical person way.
Yeah. Juan and
Either way,
Baba
I
did not
wouldn't
get
call her
along.
that.
Juan and Baba
I wouldn't call her.
did not get along. um, yeah. Um, actually, also in relation to that 19, please make a memory roll for Juan.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ooh.
14.
14. I'll call that good enough. The last time Juan would, and it would kind of be a flash of memory, the last time Juan would remember something like one of those solvents being used is in his fight with a gaunt, whistling individual that carried a sack over his shoulder.
I will
That doesn't
also
sound good.
I will also pass that information on just as casually as the rest of the information. It's like while I'm grabbing some
Yeah.
bundles of stuff and I'm pocketing them.
Yeah. And two of the players get that, and one of the players was not present for that little history session.
Okay.
What was that about? About the Gaunt figure? What was that about? On.
Fairy tale stuff.
The Whistler, he's probably not around anymore.
Is that the
Probably.
mirror
It's
saying
been
that?
a long. Yeah, it's for Juan. It would be very easy to assume that since you guys did fight him as previous champions, that he's probably not around anymore. You're not sure
while.
because you don't remember defeating him, but you do remember him having a variety of tools from something or someone that included some sort of strange solvent that helped to kind of destroy slash bind something that you guys were trying to get from him to the ground. You don't remember enough of it, of like if you guys managed to break it away.
I mean, I don't remember a lot of things, but I imagine if we fought him, we probably killed him. Which good, that guy was fucking creepy.
A lot of shit in here is.
It sounds pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of creepy, what's with the big mirror?
Well, I think it's the magic mirror that the previous queen of the
Like-
castle used.
Like mirror, mirror on the wall kind of thing.
Yes, exactly the same one. Actually, well, not I don't know if it's the same one, but it is pretty similar.
You just started talking to
As
it?
as you said that, actually, his
Yes.
face starts to go blank. What question have you?
Huh?
What question have you?
Oh shit. I said the magic words. Vrax just looking frantically at both of you.
Go on, ask a question.
What the? How do we get you off the wall?
You didn't say it. Please roll a d6. You are
That is
not
a
the
one.
current activated user. A 1.
Am I dead?
Destruction of stone? I'm not exactly certain. Perhaps.
There you go.
Nothing else happens other than that response.
Is it still
No.
kind of waiting for me to say something?
He deactivated it and triggered it again because while you
He asked a
had
question.
triggered it, he asked a question which is a different person. All of you have essentially been recognized as users at the moment.
Nice.
Oh, I'm getting Tron flashbacks.
Yeah, you guys have you guys have user logins to this particular
Amazing.
program at
Yep.
the moment.
We've hacked the mirror.
Yeah, you hacked the mirror. But yeah, so unfortunately he deactivated it for you.
Okay, so this is like a real powerful thing then, and we gotta be super careful what we say.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Magic is completely stable and not at all a problem. Ever.
I'm not exactly sure that I would agree with that, generally speaking, but I have a variety of uses. I can be very useful, and if triggered properly with the catchphrase and such, I can be helpful. There are certain effects that you don't exactly want to activate on yourself. However, I believe your lovely friend who was speaking to me originally might have activated that a couple of times. It was unfortunate. I did not. I promise it was not intentional.
Whoa, shit. Thorn, what's on your arm?
I look down, and is this the first time that she is noticing, like physically noticing?
Probably.
Yes. She screams for a second, like a ah, what? I don't know what this is. When did this happen? Asking generally, not at the mirror.
This wasn't
Oh.
like a mirror thing?
I don't think so. I mirror
It
mirror
said something
was,
about like not having bad effects on people, and
I did touch the mirror. Mirror, did this happen when I touched you?
No. The unicorn broke the illusion.
the what now?
Broke the illusion.
Yes, I think.
Like the evil ass unicorn that we ran across.
They
No,
can be
they-
quite temperamental, I believe. I have never
The
encountered
unicorn
one
was,
in
was
person,
fine.
but
Can I touch it?
Yes, if you want. If you want.
I just poke you in the arm. Start like poking it.
Good lord.
Does it
The
just feel
unicorn
weird?
wasn't super evil. It was a normal
It
unicorn.
was super evil. No, it was super
No.
duper evil.
they're very temperamental, is my understanding. I have not interacted with one, but I believe the I think the hooves were used in my making. I think.
Interesting. Good to know. I don't know how that links together. Don't know if it links together. Um, I turned to the two. I was like, well, what do you mean by broke the illusion?
So you're asking that directly of the mirror?
No, I'm asking the other two. I turned to one
Okay.
and Brack and
Like,
asked like the illusion. Have you seen anything different about me?
I don't tend to look at you, so no.
I mean, you have fur on your arm now. That's kind of different. Which one's the
That's
real you, though?
I'd argue fur on your arm seems to be pretty normal around these parts.
true. And I didn't partake in anything necessarily different from the two of you
What
at the
color is
tavern.
the fur?
The fur is white like her hair.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Kind of a very faint, like blonde, almost white.
I like gesture for you to bring your arm closer, and then I will grab your arm and just sniff it. Try to figure out what it smells like.
It smells like petrichor.
I sneeze.
Brack, what did you smell?
You smell like a forest, like when it rains, but not like the bad kind, like where it's mossy and kind of funky, like a bog. More like, I don't know, fresh.
Interesting. I
Oh.
do. Huh. That's new.
Do we have some kind of like Beauty of the Beast situation going on over here?
I don't believe so. Magic or mirror mirror, what illusion are you speaking of?
Your illusion?
I don't think I have an illusion.
You should ask what you look like under the illusion.
I, there are a variety of illusions across all of you. All of you look very interesting, honestly speaking. Yes.
And I do look at Brack and I was like, mirror mirror, can you show me what I look like without the illusion?
That is not something I can show.
Oh.
Sorry. There are certain things that I can show and certain things that I can tell. They do not always match.
I elbow you in the side door. I'm like, oh shit, that's so cool. You're something so weird and fucked up the mirror. I love that for you. That's so good.
So, Thorn is having a bit of a crisis because, like, she's like, "Wait, what do you mean I'm an illusion? What?
Yeah.
I broke the mirror. What?"
I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. This is not what we look like in our real world.
the that is not exactly what I meant, but you can also assume that that is a factor in the way that you are perceived through my reflection.
Because, like, you're two guys, and one of them's a dog. And I got this whole stupid elf thing that I've left behind me, and I'm super happy about that. But, like, what is your thing? It's so cool.
I didn't know I had a thing. I thought this was just what it was.
I mean, you're like a princess, and you got protected by a bunch of, like, fairy godmothers for a bunch of years. Like, you got something going on.
True, and they've always been a little careful about the things that they would share with me. It was called Sanctuary for a reason. And
We have not been rolling for depletion this entire time.
Oops.
So can I get
Ooh.
2 d20 rolls from both Vrek and Thorn? Because I don't think one has asked the mirror anything. Oh, and one from Senior Fluffington Juan, because he did accidentally ask one.
They just have to not be ones, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I rolled a 7 and a
Okay.
14.
So you're
I rolled
all
a
clear.
3 and
Okay, you're all clear. So yeah. Sorry, catching up on that. But yeah.
You're catching that. I don't know. The last time I was there, I couldn't help but feel like they were hiding a lot of things from that were relevant to everything.
yeah,
that
I got
doing.
that, and I didn't for very long. So
Yeah, I guess I've just never noticed it before because I just never really ventured out further than the boundary. I was always warned.
and because they're
Not to
so
enter.
nice and so concerned for you, and you didn't think to ask why, what their
Oh.
deal was.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if you had like three like fairy godmothers doting over everything you do, you wouldn't ask questions about that either.
Oh,
It
I'd
was
be
comfortable.
suspicious as hell. But I had a very different time in here, so
It was comfortable. I had companionship. It was I could talk to animals. It was everything I wanted.
You can talk to you can talk to animals.
When I'm over here, and I mean, I'm not in the real world, unfortunately. But
Obviously.
I could do it once, but I was really drunk off my ass on fairy wine.
yeah,
Well,
I can't do it
I
normally.
can commune with with animals, and
Have you considered that maybe you're also an animal? Maybe you're like Chihuahua 2.0. Who knows?
What if you're a werewolf? That'd be so fucking cool.
it would be, but
A
I feel
werewolf
like
or
it's,
werewolf? Hell yeah.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like a werewolf. Because I mean, I feel like this would have
Well, I
happened
don't-
already.
Would you know what a werewolf feels like?
Well, I mean, I know the stories.
Okay, if you're a werewolf, would you bite me? Because that'd be fucking rad.
I don't think the world is ready for a werewolf goblin.
I mean, only because you asked so nicely. But oh, this is weird. I feel like we should go to Sanctuary pretty soon. I should go to
Alright.
Sanctuary.
Kick their
pretty soon.
asses, get some answers.
Potentially on the kick asses, but definitely get answers. Yes.
Also, we should probably, like, I don't know, sleep and maybe go home and check in on our jobs and shit.
Oh yeah. No, I'm unemployed now, so that's not an issue for me.
Cool. I
I
got
don't want to be that person, but I don't feel like my job is still there.
yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, you guys are good because like you're a
Yeah.
dog and you don't have a job right now. My band thinks I've been fucking you for like the past week, but I probably have practice at some point.
Right. And they probably think I'm still at work because they don't know much about me or anything of that nature. And I don't really have people checking on me that often in the real world, honestly. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, it should be a thing that we should probably go back and make sure everything's working out over there.
We definitely shouldn't go back to town though, because
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I saw what happened down there, and I just kind of.
Check it out. I got pearls. Pull like just a giant handful of pearls out of my pocket.
I'm asking this as out of character.
Okay.
Can the mirror be used as a reflective surface to travel through?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so because it was magical, but I just wanted to make sure.
You also had that answered last time when you had
I did.
interacted with it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But it doesn't allow you to change the reflection because the reflection is taken up by the force that powers the mirror.
Okay.
We'd
I,
have to
th- I
find
thought
something
that
else.
was yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's other places that we can probably find.
You will note that while this looks very similar to the one that is in your auntie's attic mirror did allow you to utilize it, at least as a scry, so you had some control over the reflection on that one. This one is probably just a more powerful artifact that does not allow it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's that mirror, it's significant.
Mm-hmm.
It's the OG. That was tacky, I'm sorry. I'm too white for that.
Keep forgetting that OG is original gangster. I'm so used to it being like just original. I forgot that was the context for that. So yeah, I should definitely rest up because I saw what y'all were up to down there.
Are you still drunk?
It's fine at this point. It's been long enough to where,
Yeah.
there's probably like a little bit of after effect hangover type stuff. It takes a good hour or so just to trek up the trail to the castle.
Right.
And he was already coming down
okay.
by the end of the party.
Shit, now I don't want to go home. It's so interesting here. But I should really check in and just make sure we haven't like booked another date for a show or something and just let them know I'm alive and I haven't like overdosed in a gutter. Are you guys okay staying here?
I'm fine staying here for now.
I've got things to do here. Yes. While
Okay.
this conversation is happening, I'm gonna walk over to the wall and start inspecting the space behind the mirror.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an observation investigation type of check. Do you have anything that would apply to it?
I have magical artifact ciphers. That's about it.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Right. It looks like a normal stone castle wall. It is so closely bound up to the mirror, like something pressed into the wall, like it was soft and pliable at the time, that it is hard to see how exactly it is affixed. Probably because of how it was done.
Do any of us have anything pointy?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hedge magic grab one of those and just start ding 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 ding.
So you probably have other pointy things, but the first pointy thing to come to mind for me is another artifact. It's the
Because I
hatchet.
thought of one.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
I have a
hatchet that Vrak carries around.
Oh yeah, I
It's just
don't
on
think
my
I
belt.
know about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take whatever pointy. Actually, a hatchet is a probably a very good shape to just kind of wedge in there. So
Break the damn hatchet.
Okay.
I'll use that. Why not?
Well, let me pull that one up real quick.
That's the one that
Hatchet of the
turns things
Woodsman.
to wood.
Yeah. Because this might be exactly what you need, depending on
actually.
what its exact effect is. Did I have you roll for its quirk?
Yes, I don't think we've activated it yet. But it was quirk number 6.
Okay. Just a minute, getting this screenshot. Where are you? There you are. New. Hatchet of the Woodsman. Okay. And you said it was quirk what?
I think it was quirk 6. Let me just double check because I think I messaged it to you. Oh, no, it would be in my private
It might
game
also
stuff.
be in the tracker.
It might be, yeah. Collection items.
Ciphers.
Level 6, quirk 6.
Okay, so quirk 6. Oh, I remember joking about what that one is. It's the same.
Yeah, I just
effect.
saw
Yeah,
it.
it's the same effect as your as your
I'm gonna
guitar.
write that on my sheet. But
All right.
that's very funny.
So, is it like strapped in, or does it just kind of hang from your belt?
It's probably there's like a loop.
Okay, so it just kind of hangs there.
Yeah.
So yes, hedge magic would allow you to just pick it up and grab it, and it is not a creature, so the magic would not activate because it is specifically on a creature.
Right.
So you are not going to activate it, thus you are not going to see what happens to it. But you're going to attempt to use that to pry it off.
I'm essentially gonna use it as a chisel and slowly dig behind the mirror until there's enough space for me to just lodge it in there and crowbar it out. Essentially,
Vrax's like, whoa, hey, you're gonna blunt that thing. I like grab for it as it floats away.
So.
So it's like a magic axe.
Oh, then
We might need it.
We blunt then.
Do you have like a whetstone that's magic?
Do I look like the type of person that knows what a whetstone is?
You didn't read fantasy novels, I guess.
What?
I was gonna say you're a dog, but you're not the dog. So you totally have read fantasy novels, right? Tell me you've at least read something before coming here.
I've read things, yes. I don't remember most of it, I'm sure.
But like Juan Ferreira, big former champion, doesn't know like basic magic shit.
I feel like a whetstone doesn't sound like something that is required for magic, though.
Not really.
Mirror, what is a whetstone?
It is used to sharpen.
Definitely nothing sharp needed for magic.
Wow.
Mostly, well, I guess you could technically have stakes sharp, but like for wands. But
Well, before you like try and
You had
chop
to
the
roll
fucking
because you
stone
mentioned
wall
stick.
down.
yes,
I love that so much.
just have to make sure that that didn't trigger a particular somebody. But
Okay.
no, it did not.
Please also roll a d20 for the question that you asked.
Depletion.
Well, I did say mirror.
Yeah, activating the mirror at all
Oh, right.
can
the
trigger
depletion.
depletion.
That was a
Yeah.
9.
9? Okay, yeah. And depletion for this high level of a magic artifact, because this is the original mirror, doesn't fully deplete it. It doesn't go inert. It just the magic becomes exhausted for a period of time.
Yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, it's just uh, just perhaps try a little harder. I can hear tapping. I there might be. Did the attackers leave behind anything that would be of use for destroying walls? You can surely, as such strong and capable
yeah, we
people, take part of the wall with you if you need to.
Sure,
should
we
probably.
can probably bring a catapult in here. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thorn, you want to come like help me look for something better than my magic fucking axe, and also
Sure.
maybe like another mirror so I could pop home because
Yeah, yeah, I'll help. There's a lot of debris upstairs. I'm sure we can find something.
To be careful, you might die if you go through the mirror right now. Just letting you know.
What?
I don't want to go through that mirror anyway. Like, I think it's probably I don't know. Not,
Out of character.
not great.
We had talked about use mirrors to leave the city, but because when we used the mirror to look into it, everything was really foggy and weird.
Oh yeah, we might like leave.
Mm.
We might.
We did surmise that there is a chance that coming out the other side may not be pleasant.
Mm,
Rack has forgotten. He was like, I'm just going home. Bye.
Mhm.
Sounds like Brack.
Yeah.
So you're going to continue chipping away at the wall with a hatchet, at a stone wall with the hatchet, while they go look for something else and potentially a reflective surface.
Depends on how long they take to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are you guys gonna search?
Yeah.
Because it is dark and Juan is the one with the light source. Because it is maybe 1 a.m.
hmm
in an abandoned castle.
mm,
That's
mhm,
cool.
mhm.
Are there? You said that there was like lights on the wall in
Yeah,
the
there-
witch's
Yeah, there
chamber,
are
right?
candles and such.
Oh yeah,
I'll
we should
grab
take
one
a
of those.
candle. Yeah.
Uh, please make an intellect check when you go to pull one
Excellent.
from
We're
the wall.
great at those. We're super good at that. 11.
As a reminder to Thorn, they lit themselves. So they are obviously magical.
That's correct.
So Vrack actually probably wouldn't be able to reach them. No offense. You are tiny.
No fun.
Uh,
I'm jumping up and I'm trying to grab one.
so it would have to be Thorn.
It would have to be. I will roll for that then.
Yeah.
15.
15. You are fine. You pull it off. It sputters slightly, and the glow from the candle goes from a kind of faintly pinkish purple hue to normal fire.
That seems normal. Yeah, but I'm sure there's so much debris upstairs. I'm sure there's going to be something that works better. I mean, the castle was
Yeah.
looted pretty good, but maybe
Like a
there's something under.
crowbar.
There has to be something left behind.
All right.
Maybe treasures?
Perhaps. Let's go. So I go down the corridor, and with Vrack, we're going to find something to help.
Okay. So again, how long do you intend to search so that Juan knows how long
If something's
he
gone
is-
wrong.
Yeah, how long he is left to his own devices while you are searching.
Probably like what, 15, 20 minutes?
Okay.
I think so, because it didn't take Thorn too long to kind of work her way through the rubble the first time, and she was stumbling in the dark when she was doing that. So
Yeah, and I feel
Yeah.
like longer than that, and Frack's attention span would start to be like,
yeah.
I'm bored now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we will get to that search and what you may or may not find after finding out
on.
if there is anything that Juan is doing in the meantime or if he is just going to work away at the wall.
The plan is that he's going to tinker with the hatchet
Mm-hmm.
or chisel away. If by the first hour there has been no change, he will use one of his dragon teeth. So it depends. So it'll be up to how fast they come back
Okay.
before he does something.
Also,
Like he'll be
as
waiting
we're
for that.
leaving,
Mhm.
Rack like shoots you a glare because you're still picking away with their axe, and they're like, "Have fun doing boring shit, I guess.
Thank
Bye."
you. I appreciate it.
The hatchet looks pretty much unremarkable to you. Well worn, kind of old.
This looks like an axe to me.
But yeah, so in that case, during at least this initial period of time that they plan to be searching, you might get a chip or two out of the stone at most. Like trying to like chip away at stone with like just a little hatchet. You'll get a couple of chips, but you're not going to do a lot of damage in that period of time.
That's okay.
Brackenthorn, please make me a search check. This is not hindered because you do have a source of light.
Nice.
Very cool.
Oh, 19.
Nice.
Mhm.
My
And
little
that was
goblin
an
senses are working.
8 from me.
An 8. All right, so you are holding the candle.
And I am going through everything with my little
Like-
raccoon hands.
Yeah, I was about to say Vrack would just be digging through all the rubble, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
don't go too far.
Yeah, you're the flashlight person as the other person works. You're holding it steady for them and lighting things up so that they don't have to like spare a hand. Yeah, it's teamwork.
Yeah.
With an 8, it's teamwork. But yeah, so with that second 19 of the night, so you get through several of the piles initially, like you're getting through them, and it's mostly like what seems to be the remains of whoever had lived here previously, that are somewhat scattered either by animal or beast folk that might have looted the area. You do eventually find with that probably about close to that 15-minute mark where Brack is getting a little bored with having to dig through piles. You would probably find one of the wrought iron curtain rods that had previously held up the now at this point fairly deteriorated curtains, etc., that just kind of got knocked down over time, and because it is wrought iron, while it is a little rusted, it is still in decent enough condition to where you could probably use this as a more effective chisel than a fine blade, because it's the large, heavy metal aspect of it.
Awesome.
And with that 19, I'll say that you probably also find what seems to be a worker's hammer of some kind to further aid you. Probably from some other looter that had been looking for something or trying to pry things out of the wall, off of other things, before whatever purpose pulled them back away. They just happened to leave behind the worker's hammer. So you would be able to more effectively chisel with something to hit the curtain rod.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, this entire time, Vrack's been keeping up just a running commentary about being like, and like pocketing random bits of trash
Yeah.
that are just interesting.
Yeah.
It's got a cool texture, or it's an interesting shape. And they've been like going around being like, oh yeah, I can't believe they left this behind. And then other stuff like, okay, maybe if you're not like a werewolf, what if you're like I don't know, what if you turn into a unicorn? I hope you don't turn into like an evil ass unicorn, because that'd suck.
You're muted.
I was saying again, I don't think the unicorn was evil. It seemed like a perfectly normal unicorn.
I know what I saw. That was an evil ass unicorn.
I mean, if you say so. I mean, I thought it was just kind of, typical horse with horn going through middle. I mean, it was imposing and big, and it was fairly intimidating when it got up close. But
Maybe it was
I
just
don't.
all sweetness and light for you, because you're all sweetness and light.
Well, I don't know.
You're hating
This
me.
this did happen because it licked me on the arm.
Thorn would remember that it didn't look truly like a classic unicorn. Like, it was a little bit more muscular. It did have those long, like, palm length fangs coming out of its lips.
Oh, that's right.
And
Saber tooth.
like cloven hooves, but it didn't look as predatory and grotesque as what Vrak would have seen.
Yeah.
So it was like, it's not as like, oh, a beautiful, elegant, like silvery
Ethereal
white,
creature.
ethereal creature with its shining horn. It did have a shining horn that looked somewhat threatening, especially to Vrak. But there were some features, some aspects to it that it was just a little off, which is probably why it seemed so intimidating to you when it first approached. And then, yes, you would also remember that that is exactly where it licked, and it has been itching ever since. Stopped itching now.
Hmm. It's just weird.
I mean, most things in this place are.
Yeah, but I never like this though.
Oh, hey,
Well, I mean,
I think I got, haha, hammer.
nice. Yeah, that would be really helpful, I think. We should probably go back.
Yeah, let's go rescue my fucking axe.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
I'll
And
hand you the giant wrought iron rod
Mhm.
to use like as a walking stick. And I'll wander along with my little hammer.
The rod itself is probably only about 2 feet long.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. It's still big for a goblin.
Yeah.
It's literally half of me.
I will carry it with you. Yeah. So we're probably going to head back to the well, I'm assuming it's like a laboratory. Is
Workshop, kind
some
of.
workshop. Okay.
Yeah, less science-y and more mystical, but yeah. So you've just been tapping away the entire time. You got another chip off as they arrive.
Once he registers in that they've arrived, he's gonna go. Look, I've made progress. Just a couple more hours, maybe a couple of days, and we're good to go. And I
Give me
just-
that axe.
I
I'll try like snatch it
greatly-
from you.
I do greatly appreciate the effort. Thank you. Oh, welcome back.
Axe.
Okay.
Give it here. I'll like hold out the hammer.
I take the hammer and I start using both of them instead. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like when workers are they just
yeah.
So it's now a consistent tinkering sound.
Hey,
Thank you.
no. You've never fucking dug a tunnel before, have you?
I don't know, but also this is not the same. If I wanted to just get through the wall, I could, but I want to make sure that the mirror is unharmed.
Okay. Thorn, you gotta bring that rod over here, and then like, let's see if we can jam it
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I will start doing that and just kind of see if I can pry it loose.
So you're going to use it as a pry bar first.
Yeah. It's why not?
Okay, please make a roll. This is a difficulty 8.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, can I just choose to? Oh, you know what?
I would
No.
spend something on that.
Yeah, would that be? That might be might. I have plenty of might. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna put 2 levels of effort into that. So that's at least a 6. Yeah. Come on, let's go, let's go, baby. That was a 10. It wasn't a complete failure.
Yeah, so you get it there, and you're just like, and you feel it catch, and you're just like, oh, you think it's working, but what it caught on was one of the chips that Juan had gotten out, so it like catches and holds really well, and then almost bends slightly, but does not pry off.
I just want to point out, I stepped out of the way completely, but the two things now just are move a little bit higher so that they're out of your way, but they're still going at it.
I'm still jumping up and trying to get the axe every once in a while. The fucking axe, you little shit! Like jumping.
It's a very useful axe.
I want to kick you in the fucking shins, you jackass.
But that would not be nice.
I'm not very nice. Especially when you take my fucking axe.
Oh.
I'm gonna chop people now.
That's not really convincing me that I should give it back.
Well,
I
I
think
guess
the
I'm gonna
audience
go
agrees with you, honestly.
dump all this shit that you stole back into this fucking cauldron. I don't know, set it on fire or something.
Okay.
Fine.
And just looking between us, like, don't fight. Trying to get the mirror loose. Don't fight now.
I'm still
Tell this shit to give
working
it
on
back
the
the
mirror.
axe. And tell him to, like, actually use the hammer better. You suck.
Okay. And I just keep doing the thing that I'm doing.
I turn to
Wait,
Mirror
wait,
and I'm just like, we're working on it. I apologize.
I appreciate any of the effort that is coming through. I also appreciate not being broken in the process. So, thank all of you, I believe. Yes. Yes.
Wait a minute. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Can you transform into something else that could move easier? Because, like, you're still gonna be a giant fucking mirror when we get you off this wall. If we get you off the wall.
The face goes slack slightly. No, that is not one of my 6 abilities.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. So even if we do get this thing off the wall, we're gonna have to lug around like a giant ass mirror. I'm not carrying it.
You're so strong and capable, and I am very useful. You could fix me with straps and carry me like a bag, I think, possibly. There are, I'm sure that there are other objects that would be able to transport me more easily if you so found them. Please don't leave me.
At the very least, we can reposition it so that it is not all on its own.
Not a 1.
Oh, thank you.
We could give it to somebody in town that could use it for good or something. I don't fucking know.
The evil witch's mirror?
Thank you very much, Raiders. Just a moment. Thank you very much, Raiders. Happy to see you guys there. My beautiful
yeah.
warlock has joined us.
Welcome.
Yes, Juliana, I understand that you have been going for a while, and you probably need to take a break and go eat and let the Hades outside. So if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. Hi, Dragon Cat. But yeah, so if you need to raid and run, totally understand. Stretch, get some water, hydrate, do your thing. But hi, I'm Evie, the Disaster GM. My pronouns are she, they, or any, and these are my beautiful, beautiful players. We are Altered Echo Archives, and we are playing a Cypher System-based TTRPG, Fairy Tale Edition, called Once Upon a Reflection, and they are attempting to free the magic mirror from Snow White's story from the wall that it was magically affixed to via.
Excuse you. One of us is being successful.
It's taking some time, but you're
We're trying.
you're trying. But yes,
I've taken 2 chips down. All right.
yeah, you've taken a couple of chips, and we've got like a wedged wrought iron bar, and you are using a hand hatchet and a hammer to ding 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 to break it away.
It's only a matter of time before we get through it.
Yeah, it's working.
Sure.
Yes, but yeah. So thank you very much for the raid. If you want to stick around, we greatly appreciate it. Let's get back into the agreement or the argument that you guys were kind of having.
I was like I said, like even if we get this fucking thing off the wall, we're still gonna have to lug it around everywhere.
Not necessarily everywhere. Just we could take it with us to one spot and then leave it there.
Sure, I feel like as long as we leave the castle.
With
Like-
people, and so that I'm not so terribly alone here. That would please. It's been
We could take it back
many
to
years.
We'll take it back to the
the
town.
White Castle. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Or we could take it to your aunt's.
That's probably better because, like, if it's been alone here this whole time, that means that the folks at White Castle didn't bring it with them. Like, this is that mirror. They didn't want it in their house.
We did take it with them because of the whole sticking to the wall thing that we're fixing right now.
Well, they weren't as good with a fucking hammer as you are, jackass.
That's correct. If I had been there, it would have been a lot easier. Yes.
Since you're not one of the two arguing, Thorn, can you make an observation check?
Such a dumb argument. I love it.
Oh, it's
15.
perfect. It's perfect. You were fairly certain when you first walked in to the Queen's workshop that this had not been found by the raiders. And at this point, looking around, seeing that nothing has been looted and that Juan was able to find so many of those ingredients and there's nothing that's really disturbed, it was probably just completely missed in the process of them raiding the castle to capture the Queen.
So Thorn finally speaks up. Well, perhaps they didn't know it was here. I mean, yeah, everything else in the castle's been pretty ransacked and broken, but yet everything here seems intact, and it kind of seems like they didn't know there was a secret passage here.
Oh, so they just suck at searching.
Potentially, I think. I don't think I would have noticed myself if it wasn't for the mirror calling out to me.
Are you just out of character? Are either of you using the iron rod by any chance?
I think I let go. I'm pretty sure I would have let go of it if it got stuck.
Okay.
And it fell to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
No, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna keep it steady, and then use the hammer to just
Okay.
tap into it.
I run
then-
over and snatch up the axe the
The
second you put
hatchet
it
is
down.
now above the mirror.
Oh my god. Okay.
I do kick you in the shins.
So
I have a point of armor always, so that doesn't hurt.
I have 2 might. I'm sure it does not hurt.
So, for just prying it off, it is a difficulty 8. For trying to chisel around it with the tools, that would be a difficulty 7. So are you just trying to work it underneath, or are you working your way around?
One is a slow and steady type of person.
Yeah.
So he's not like trying to force it. He knows that this is not going to come off today. he's just going to keep working on it until it eventually works.
Okay.
So
Stubborn.
he's just sort of he's just kind of like an archaeologist around a fossil, just very meticulously chipping away little by little,
Okay.
making sure that the mirror is not hurt. So there's no like direct attempt at forcing this to go any faster than it needs to.
Um, so go ahead and make a, I guess, stoneworking type of check.
Sure.
Do you have effort that you are applying to it? Or
Uh,
anything that would apply to it at all?
If I no, I don't want to.
Okay. So
I
you
rolled
get
a 6.
okay. So since it's a difficulty 7, like you
Can
are
I-
making a little bit of headway, but not a lot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Willing to just keep doing that little bit of headway the whole time.
You were saying something, Amanda?
Yeah, I was trying to remember if I can apply my enable others ability here. Use the helping rules provide benefit to another character attempting a physical task. This doesn't require you to use your action helping other characters.
So you
There's no
can
action.
if one accepts.
Will one accept my enabling?
Honestly, either way, it won't affect anything because helping would just reduce it to possible. And he rolled a 6, not an 18.
It was a
Yeah.
9 apparently.
A
but
9.
still,
Oh,
nowhere
Not
near
an
enough.
18. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I tried.
I think difficulty 7 means I have to roll what, a 21?
Yeah, so difficulty 7 means that you need something to apply to the roll to make it possible. Because you have to bring it down to a difficulty 6 or lower to be able to achieve it.
Yeah, and then you have to roll
Mhm.
high.
Yeah, so like
hmm
as you guys are familiar with, but for those in the audience that might not be aware, in Cypher we apply modifiers to change the difficulty of the roll rather than applying a modifier to the end result of the roll. So a difficulty 7 times 3 would be 21. You can't roll that on a d20, but if you say apply effort, so you're just trying really hard and it takes up some of your energy, that reduces it to a 6 or lower, depending on how many levels. And so you can roll an 18 or higher. You can have help from a friend, like Thorn was attempting, and that would again reduce the difficulty and make it possible to roll. There is the possibility of bringing rolls from impossible to 0, so it's an automatic success. But that requires adding a bunch of stuff, including situational things, to the roll.
Yeah, you would need a lot.
Alina, did Brack throw the paper into the cauldron yet, or was that an empty thread?
Oh no, Brack's been like pulling random stuff out of the drawers and throwing them into the cauldron.
The drawers instead of what you had stolen.
Oh yeah, if I stole stuff off of you, that would go in the cauldron first. I'm just making a mess.
Okay. Because I was about to start brewing us some tea, taking a page out of Kale's book.
Nice, good.
Because I as soon
Kale
as
approves.
part of my brain doing the chiseling, I don't actually have to be there physically.
No.
'Cause
Because of hedge magic, yeah, it's just gonna be
Oh,
like
right, that's hedge
ting,
magic.
ting, ting on its own.
So you just walk away.
Yeah, that's just happening in the background essentially, and I come over here and I just start filtering out all the things that you put in the cauldron, and then I'll just start picking.
It's
like,
a
just
mess.
kind of like Merlin's little like item floating in the air type
Yeah.
of magic.
Yeah.
Just adding more stuff into the cauldron to make a.
Brack spit into the cauldron at least once.
Probably.
I just want to share my amusement at the fact that you are about to make you guys a consumable beverage in the same cauldron that poisoned Snow White.
Yes.
I love that so
I
much.
would-
It is hilarious.
I also would clean it. For the record,
Oh,
just
it
to
was
be
it was perfectly clean. It wasn't even dusty, but that
Okay.
is hilarious.
It's
okay.
like whatever, we'll cook our food there.
Yeah. Hey, that is what it's for. You clean metal, and metal is clean. That's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I still will use my head magic to clean it. Not
Okay.
because it's dirty, but because I don't know that it's clean. And then
valid.
I'll legitimately start making us tea and eventually food if we have it.
Yeah, it's a cauldron that's a couple hundred years old, even if it's in like perfect condition. So reasonable.
Yeah.
I
The
am going
oldest
to
kitchen I've ever used.
yeah, I am going to go ahead and call that for a break actually because we've been going for about half our time. So we will be back shortly. Stick around, but go ahead and stretch your legs, get yourself a refill on beverage because mine's out. And we will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Hello, we're back, we're live. But yes, so welcome back. Thank you for the follow if you're still around, Quartz Mystic. Very, very cool. We appreciate it. We are rehydrated. I've got mine here, sweet tea. On
Nice.
Yeah. On hand, we are ready to go, and I believe Juan had emptied out the junk that Vrak threw in, used hedge magic to clean the cauldron, and is also using hedge magic to keep the little tappy 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 going at attempting to free the magic mirror. And you are going to make some tea in the cauldron, in like the multi-gallon cauldron. Like, this isn't like just even a little 5-gallon. This is like massive cauldron, the type that you see witches in Halloween decorations using.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a
Cool.
bubble and bubble, toil and trouble kind of cauldron.
Yeah.
Like the three witches from the Scottish play will be fitting around it and more. But yeah, so cool. You have cleaned it. You are making yourself some tea with some very ancient stuff that, again, still looks like it is perfectly preserved. And are you lighting a fire underneath it in the alcove that it is stored in? Are you heating the water some other way to make the tea? Are you going to bring it out and put it somewhere?
Based on hedge magic, I am able to prepare, not create food, so I should be able to heat it up.
Okay. Just
with
inside.
magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I would be doing this outside of the little alcove. I would probably, I am very much making this. One is under the assumption that because we have decided that as a group, all of us together at the same time have decided that we are going to take our time chiseling this mirror out of the wall. We're going to be spending the rest of the next couple of days here. So
Okay.
I'm making this place our home, and I'm just pulling everything out and organizing everything.
Okay.
Very, very. He's part of it is also that he wants the poor old mirror to have
Company.
something to watch. I
Okay.
guess.
So
Yeah.
it swings out very easily on the iron arm that helps to hold it up, because that's like attached to the wall and it just kind of extends and swings out fairly easily. And there is a spot
Sure.
that would potentially be good for lighting something underneath it, if you had attempted to do so, but since you're just using magic, easy enough. And it actually harmonizes with your magic very, very easily. So it doesn't take as much concentration and it works seemingly faster than you had anticipated.
Ah, you are magical too. Should have guessed. Do you want to put something on the television, Vrak? And I point to the mirror.
Is the hatchet still just kind of hovering above the mirror?
It's still working.
The hatchet is also like tick,
Yes.
tick, tick.
Tapping,
It's
tapping,
still-
tapping, but too
it's-
high for me to
Yeah.
Yes.
So
grab it.
we've got ding, 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 and then we also have
Chip, chip, chip.
chip, 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 chip. Okay.
And Brack just looks over their shoulder and they're like, I don't know, do you want to sit on this and start spinning?
Not really, no. Thank you, though.
So yeah,
God, he's a cock. He said quietly to Thorn.
Thorn, are you doing anything or just kind of witnessing the bickering of these two?
I am witnessing, mostly because I'm still low key having a little bit of an existential crisis.
Fair.
So I'm just witnessing and just kind of nodding along, going, "Yeah, okay, that sounds fun." Just completely not even engaged in the conversation.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. What types of sports are playing today?
The gaze goes blank for a second. Jousting, archery, handball? Looked confused at the handball, but comes back and just goes back to now, is just staring at you guys because activity without interacting with it, so is finally able to see people in its vicinity.
Do you want to go grab some pillows and stuff? See if there's anything we could potentially get comfy with?
Are we
Maybe
staying
like-
here tonight?
I mean, well, it's about as well a place of any. And also, we need the mirror apparently, so we're going to be here for a couple of days.
The mayor did beg me not to leave them alone. Apparently, they've been down here for quite some time, and I don't mean like a couple days. I mean like decades potentially.
Oh.
Longer.
Please don't leave me here. It's it's become quite disorienting. I fully admit to that. I am not above begging. I'm not above begging at all. I
That's a
promise I'm very
shitty
useful.
ass curse, I guess. I don't know. Being a mirror seems like it sucks.
I don't believe I was cursed.
But like you're awake and aware, and that seems like it would be real fucking shitty. Did you go insane?
Please make a roll first on a d6.
Oh no!
I was waiting for that.
God.
How about a 6?
A 6. Let me get back to that.
It's not a 5.
That is not a 5. 6.
Brack
You
will not
feel-
learn not to ask questions.
You feel compelled to touch the mirror.
I do it. Smack my big ol' hand on there.
As he goes, insanity is relative, isn't it? You smack your hand on the mirror and slowly silver creeps down your hand and over your body and then slowly seeps into your skin. You also have to add to your character sheet that the first time you would take damage, the mirror that is kind of draped under your skin shatters instead,
Yeah.
reflecting damage back onto the attacker. So you currently have the mirror's protection.
Nice. As soon as it starts flowing up Vrak's arm, which is Vrak's good arm, by the way, because they're not touching anything with their bad arm, they start to try and like pull away. They're like, ah, shit, no, that's my good arm, ah! And then it envelops them, and they will shake it off afterwards and be like,
There was
Okay.
a very split second of Terminator 2 going on, and because no one was around to witness it happen to Thorn. Thorn just saw it creep up her arm and then disappear. So for the other two of you, there was a very brief moment of Terminator 2 metal, like liquid metal appearance just in goblin size, and then it like absorbed into the skin and seems to be gone.
the tiniest Terminator.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. That I think that happens sometimes. I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
It's not. It's I believe that's one of the good things.
Beneficial. I'll take it.
He's ready. uh, I don't actually know how to. I don't think they have any cups here.
Mm-hmm.
So
don't.
I'm just. How do I do this?
Just all of us dunk our heads over the edge and just
No,
take
no.
this-
I think
Okay.
I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna take a what's the word? I'm gonna take a page out of the NASA page book, or page book, and I'm just gonna have bubbles of tea floating near everybody.
For us just
so they
to
can
like
just-
grab
Yeah, you can just
their mouth.
and then whenever you want. Yeah. It's
If
Yeah.
only this were animated. Tea's ready, and then
Correct.
globules of liquid just float up as like these weird orbs, and then hover next to your heads.
and then while they're floating there,
okay.
I'll clean the barrel or the cauldron and start cooking.
Yeah, it's hot. You just touched freshly made hot tea.
Yeah, no, I
It is also
I don't
magically
drink it.
hot at just the right temperature too.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
I can do that.
don't drink it yet.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah,
You
we
get
can.
used to it.
I don't know if we thought this one through.
Do you have a cup?
I don't think I do actually.
Yeah, well, there you go. You get floating tea bowl.
Thank you. It's like a big boba, but tea.
Sure. Like a big booba of tea.
Because yeah, one would have no idea what that is.
Look, it took me until I moved to the States to find out what boba was. So this is not a thing that is in Puerto Rico, and it was definitely not a thing in Puerto Rico like what, 20 years ago, whenever this is happening. But you know what? If your mind is in the gutter, he's not gonna judge you for it. Well, he is judging you for it. Just
I think we
I was
both
about to say it's one. He's judging us for it.
no, for sure. We both snicker, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm just gonna I guess sit in the corner and cook magically.
And suck on your booba.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suck on your boob.
He's gonna really
Horrible.
settle into it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
horrible. I love you guys. But yeah, so
Oh, I I sit there and I look at the mirror and look back at everyone and I said, so I don't know. I feel like we should at least try to get this back to the White Castle, but I don't we just came from there. We came all this way already, and I kind of don't want to do that. But it feels wrong just to leave it here, but also I feel like they should have it.
I mean, the animal people had to live with it here like for ages.
do,
I don't think it was here.
by this, by intending to take me to this castle, which you've mentioned multiple times, you've said the word white. Is this perhaps in some way related to the child that my previous user was so adamantly opposed to?
Yes.
Yes.
And you intend to leave me with them, perhaps? That your intention?
Well,
That
I
is
don't.
an option, I think.
That
yeah.
is an option, but we're not like super like dedicated to that option yet.
The ancestors, I would assume, as it has been a very, very long time, the ancestors of the individual that my previous user used me to spy on and attempt to murder, you wish to leave me with. Is this a risk to my continued existence?
Well, I mean, okay. I have to ask you a question, but I don't want it to be like a magic question because it seems like you're compelled to answer those, and that seems like it would suck. This is like just a question for you. Is there a
Did you just break the mirror again?
If you are asking if there's a way for me to answer questions that are asked without the activation of my abilities, I don't believe so, unless you have learned to talk around questions and create implications, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right. Here's the thing, Thorn. If I asked you a question and it was like a yes, you just do like one of these, yeah? And then if it was no, you'd do one of those.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
Thorn, and I like
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
really obviously wink at the mirror, and I'll be like, Thorn, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Social interaction check, please, to make this partially insane awakened object understand
Yes,
what you're saying.
understand my sneakiness.
Yeah.
Ooh, 17.
17. Very good.
Smooth.
Where I am least likely to be left in a vault somewhere and least likely to be shattered, perhaps, probably, what I would choose if I were you, Thorn.
Thorn, you're not real fond of those like white family, right? You don't like them? You think they'll like hurt you?
They're, I would assume that perceivable enemies are frightening to many people. Wouldn't you agree, Thorn?
I would perceive that, yes, but we also have to remember that the mirror was neither good nor evil, but rather compelled to be the way that it is.
That is correct. I am probably not evil, though evil can be relative to people sometimes.
I mean,
I'm
if I remember my lore correctly, I believe you had given an honest answer to a question that was asked of you, and it was up to your previous user to interpret that to do bad deeds.
I just spilled freezing cold water all over myself.
Don't do that.
That's uncomfortable, especially with
Did
how
you go
cold
get
it
a
is down
towel?
there. Yeah, go ahead and like get something to dry
No, I'll
off
be
with.
fine.
Okay.
Oh.
I
But
just
yeah,
suffer for my dumb.
so Well, there, there are other things that I can do than just answer questions. If we're talking about exactly how I might have been used at the time, memory might be a little interesting in some cases, but spying and other things, perhaps occasionally headaches like you might have suffered, and like it was an uncomfortable time for a lot of people.
You know what? I want to find whoever made you and like fucking murder them because this is the shittiest way to live. Like, who makes a fucking alive mirror and then locks them away and means that you can't even like go any fucking where? That sucks. I thought I had seen some pretty bad curses in my days, but this is kind of one of the shittier ones. Just like you existing the way you do.
Mayor, if it helps, the current king of the White Castle looks up to me. I'm more than happy to put in a word of protection in your favor.
You can call me Argent if you would like to address me by name.
Very well. Argent, the king of White Castle looks up to me. I can put a good word in so that he doesn't destroy you immediately once we bring you there.
That would be appreciated if you believe it would work. Yes.
I do.
It's honestly better at this point than being here, so I will not object further. Thank you for your consideration.
You are welcome to speak your mind or your arcane circuitry or whatever you have.
Yeah, I mean, after all, you have been here for several long amount of time, enough for there to be ancestors of the last user. Perhaps it is a good thing to speak your mind and actually have space to have people engage with you.
Your dog friend makes me uncomfortable with what he carries. And then he just kind of goes, yeah.
Oh, the
I
stick.
look back at Juan. I was like, oh, Juan, what do you have?
I point at the wand. This is this?
No. As sordid as the history of that creature might be, and it immediately starts talking into your head about how it's not used enough in response to the sordid history of the stick. It's not that. No.
Juan, what else do you have in your possession right now?
A hammer, I guess, and that hatchet. And that's
Yeah, my hatchet.
I guess I got these boots and I stick my foot out in the air.
You do indeed have the boots. The mystical satchel that you have is carrying something very uncomfortable for me, so I am speaking my mind as was requested.
The what?
Do I have a satchel?
Make an investigation check.
I rolled an 8. I don't have a satchel.
Are you guys also looking for a satchel on them?
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
That
yeah,
seems
let's
weird.
do that.
That's a weird thing for a mirror to say.
High.
Oh, 18.
18.
12.
The 18 succeeds, the 12 does not. You faintly go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he has kind of been wearing one for a while. You remember even him getting that from the king. Yeah, you kind of forgot about it, but yeah, it's there. It's still
I
there.
really did. Okay, here's my bad choice for the night. He stole a thing from me because I don't have my axe back. I'm gonna pickpocket his satchel.
You have 2 levels of assistance essentially to it, because one cannot perceive the thing that you are attempting to reach into, but it is still a roll off.
Yes. I'm gonna put some effort on this because it's funny.
Okay, so effort increases it by 3 for each level of effort that you apply.
Yeah, and then was this speed, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So I've only got enough to afford 1 level of effort.
I have speed defense tasks. Training.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll call that even on that. So you only have 2 levels of the asset, essentially. So you have +6 to your roll.
Do I also get anything from that scent awareness thing?
No, because you failed to perceive the satchel. So you just see Vrak coming over, and Vrak has already been kind of
Doesn't matter.
being irritable at you this entire time,
Yeah.
and might even just be poking at. Obviously, there is not a satchel there.
It's okay. I rolled a 2. None
Yeah.
of this matters.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So as far as you are aware, Vrak is just coming over and like proving that you are not wearing a satchel.
I rolled lucky number 13, which doesn't beat 15, but Vrak's also being weird about it because like the mirror said something and they can kind of not see the satchel at first, so they're doing a thing where they're like cocking their head and like squinting at you out of one eye, and then running around behind you and kind of squinting at you.
Well, which you succeeded over
Yeah, yeah.
what Joel had rolled. So
Yeah. And then they just kind of like at one point with their eye like squinched shut and one eye kind of sideways, they like sidle up to you and then they walk away.
You have picked the pocket of the satchel, essentially, and you hold in your hands a, like, it's like thicker than this, it's like higher than this, but it's about the size of this glove box that I've got right here on hand, because I was doing some crafts over here recently. So it's about like yay high, about that wide, ornate gilded box with a little
Ooh.
latch on the front.
Oh. Evens, I'm smart. Odds, pure chaos. And that's a 1. So,
I think you
Vrak just kind of
killed
like
me.
tucks that under their jacket for a minute, and they're just like, I'm gonna go see if I can find some water. Bye. And then just takes off up the tunnel.
Okay. So I will take an observation roll from each of you, because you succeeded on the pickpocket, but this is a fairly large box in proportion to your size. So
Oh, yeah.
they do have the opportunity to see you tuck it under your shirt. And
It's
also,
like they're trying to hide a basketball behind their back.
yeah.
Like, 'cause they're just like passing it around themselves to hide it with their body.
I'm gonna put a level of effort into this.
Yep.
Vrak's acting weird. And weirder
Also,
than normal.
I also can smell things.
Yep.
I don't know if the bug smells like death or
I
whatever.
rolled a 13.
Well,
so-
you'll find out in a second, because
I
while it
also
was
rolled
in the satchel, you failed to perceive it because it was in the satchel. But you rolled a 13 and another 13.
Both rolled 13.
13s, okay. Roll stealth, Vrak.
That's cool. I have nothing. This is just a straight roll. 9.
9. All right, so
Please
you
save me
guys,
for myself.
yeah, you guys do see Vrak like kind of scuttle away, and then like while they're like looking at it and going ooh, and then trying to shove it up under their shirt, that's kind of when you notice Vrak has gotten a hold of something. You don't exactly know where it came from, Juan, but something, it looks kind of gilded and valuable, and is like shoving it under their already torn and tattered shirt.
And then they run away.
I'm gonna go find some water, and proceed to attempt to run away.
This is this is stupid. I am going from my standing position. I want to pounce at Vrak and go wolf form as I do so to try to keep them from going.
That sounds right.
Rollies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you are basically doing a non-lethal attack to kind of jump on someone, and the other person
Would you
is
try and
attempting to dodge and run away.
That is an 18.
Oh, nice. I only rolled a 9.
Okay, so as you go, and you are like about to push away the velvet curtains that help to like insulate and close off this workroom, you get it pushed to the side, and then you fall forward with a giant wolf just on your back.
Yeah.
For Thorn mostly, because I think Vrak is a little busy with my growling. All of the items that I have been levitating just fall down to the ground as my focus is solely on this thing that is happening. I'm gonna essentially keep Vrak down, and I'm going to, with a very deep growl, say, "Watch yourself before you start making decisions that are going to make life a lot more
Get
difficult."
off of me, piece of shit. Vrak actually like latches on, tries to grab and like bite your leg, but you're armored. I can't actually. I just gnawing on your leg ineffectually, and they're making just angry goblin noises.
I think I'm just gonna grab Vrak by the scruff and, like a mama wolf, just drag them back into the.
And Vrak is fully around this box now, like guarding it.
You are witness, Thorn.
Vrak, what do you have? What do you have there?
Which actually, Thorn, this heavy... Meg! Hi, Meg! Such a cute little baby.
Okay.
So, Vrak, this actually reminds you of someone else that you guys know. This reminds you heavily of Senor Fluffington when he has gotten food that he is not supposed to be eating.
Not a slowly appearing cage.
We were visited by the wonderful guest, Meg.
Not because graced us with her presence.
Yeah, Meg did not want to
He
go
really
to bed,
wants to go to
apparently.
bed,
Yeah,
but she has to come see me first.
of course.
Amazing.
Dweep! Dweep!
I will drag Vrak to Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
There's just incomprehensible goblin noises and snarling.
I'm just like, what do you have there, Vrak?
It's mine.
Interesting. That looks very interesting. Hey, Vrak, what's that over there? And I attempt to grab it.
I clamp on it tighter. I know your tricks.
Opposed rolls, please. Because you're now wrestling for this thing.
That's my second 17 of the night.
Good, because I rolled an 18.
Damn! Okay. So
I've only
is...
got two.
Yeah, it is a struggle because, yeah, your arm is not at full function. And so you're
No.
wrapped around this. You've got your legs wrapped around it and everything because
Mm-hmm.
it's fairly big in proportion to your size. And I know your tricks. And then you've got, like, the wolf holding on to the scruff of your jacket and holding you in place as Thorn also is just like, no, look over there, and is trying to distract you as well. And it's just an overwhelming... Thorn, you barely get it squirmed out from under them, and it is just through the right twist while Juan is holding them in place.
Mm-hmm. I've dealt with with cats and dogs
Yeah.
fighting.
And it is definitely
Yeah.
it is definitely a multi-person project when they are doing that. But yeah, so you did vaguely, barely succeed. So you get this beautiful, ornate box with gilding and carvings and like a little latch on the front, out of Vrak's hands. Looking at it a little bit more closely, make an observation check.
Ooh.
I will let go of Rack as soon as the item is out of their possession.
I will scrabble away and hiss at you.
I only rolled a 6 on that observation roll.
Okay. Yeah.
I would also like to look at the box.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I would be like holding up high enough that where like Rat can't get back to it.
Yeah.
But I will show it to Juan or Fluffington in this case.
Which, because of your size, by the way, for future reference, Brack, you can make the same type of tackling grapple rolls to climb people.
Oh, nice. Good.
Because if they can hold you down and hold things out of your grip, I'm going to say, yeah, you can make the same type of attack rolls to climb them.
That's
I
fair.
remember that.
Yeah.
Rack
That's
is
fair.
on Senator Fluffington's back. I rolled an 18.
18. The latch is interestingly shaped. It looks kind of like a heart.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alina has just realized what it is.
I'm gonna just revert to my normal form.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to very carefully take the box, walk up to the mirror, and go, mirror, mirror on the wall. What the fuck is this thing?
I'm assuming that you allow Juan to do this, Thorn? Since you were the one holding it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't force
Yeah, well,
it.
I mean, I'm assuming I would hope that Thorn realizes that it came from Senior Fluffington if Vac was trying to like run away with
Probably.
it.
You
So
did,
yeah, I would.
You didn't see it anywhere in the room previously, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
I
easy
would
assumption.
assume that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will let him take it and.
As all of this is happening, the mirror is like silent. Argent is just watching in silence and has kind of shrunk back a little bit. And then as you walk up with this thing and present it to the mirror, who looks almost smaller on, because it had taken up like a good half of the entirety of the surface the face had. It looks like half of the size that it had been and kind of scrunched off to the side. And then it goes blank as it zooms back into full size when you activate it.
Oh no.
The heart of my previous user wakes back up. Zoom. I'm very uncomfortable at the moment. Oh, please get that away from me. I understand that they can be useful sometimes, but don't use them with me, please. That would
take
be
it
great.
to the exact opposite end of the room.
Oh,
I'm going to levitate it into the rafters and just deposit it as far away from anybody as possible.
Wait. That's the heart of a witch?
Not just a witch,
The witch.
the witch. Okay, first of all, if anybody thinks of a name, let's not say it. Let's ground rules. No names, no images. That shit, no opening that, and no touching it. Unless absolutely necessary. Don't know where it came from. But that we need to take that back somewhere where it can be fucking just gone forever.
Wait. You're like magic guy, right? You know all this magic shit.
Sure. I guess.
If they could have destroyed it, they would have, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to get rid of your nemesis. So why didn't they?
Why did they give that to you? I'm assuming they gave it to you.
I don't I don't recall ever it being given to me to answer that question.
It was Senor Fluffington at the time, so you definitely wouldn't remember anything.
Hmm.
As a player, I do remember that not only did I steal it, nobody fucking saw it.
Yep.
I remember doing a
Oh,
stealth roll
oh,
You rolled
and
real
then
good.
immediately put it in the forget
oh.
me not bag or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Yep.
Um, as to answer your question, that I presume it's one of two things. It is uh have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
Do I look like some kind of nerd?
Yes, you do.
Fuck you.
Well, in Dungeons and Dragons, there's a type of individual called a leech, and they essentially have like an object
A
that
bitch?
kind of are, yes.
That game's
Uh,
stupid.
It's honestly it's kind of culture appropriating, but they have a thing. They call it I think it's like phylactery or something like that, where it's like the thing that keeps them alive. As long as that's not destroyed, that keeps them alive. I think that could be something like that, or worse, it could be all that she is now.
Like like a needle in the middle of the lake in a heart inside an egg kind of thing.
Uh huh.
Or it's like this bitch's phylactery.
Yeah.
So it's either it probably it could be
Dumbass
something.
word.
Yeah, I think it's like I think the word comes from Jewish culture, but I'm not sure. It's a little appropriating. Anyway, point is, I think it could be a source of power for the witch, so it cannot be destroyed, or it could be a method for her to come back, or it could be nothing. But based on the player's reaction, I'd suggest we don't fuck with it. Also, your hatchet is on the floor. You can pick it up if you want to.
Run over and grab it.
I believe she did that maybe a few months after acquiring me. It's uncomfortable to remember. It's memorable, though.
Hey, hold on. What kind of magic would need you to take out your heart?
Depends. You don't need magic to take off your heart. You would just immediately die.
Yeah, but then not die,
Um,
obviously.
if you had magic, I would imagine probably something very dark and very old.
Necromancy, perhaps?
Hmm, maybe.
Blood magic?
Yeah, like
Hmm,
there's a bunch of stories where people take out their hearts so they can't be killed, and then you have to try and find the heart, but it's always hidden like inside a duck, inside a lake, inside a egg.
are you hungry? You keep talking about eggs.
Kinda.
Okay, I'm making food.
But no, like it's a specific story. I don't know if I remember the specifics of it, but there's always like some shit's hidden inside an egg and you gotta find it, but then like the hero always finds it by some stupid, dumb bit of luck.
Well, the thing with magic in general is that it's like a tool, right? It's depends on how you use it. Because you could argue that like, oh, magic that fucks with death is bad, but then there's like mother love that protects their children, stuff like that. So
It's not
I
the
guess
side of the wizard's wand, it's how they use it. Is what you're saying?
yeah,
Kind of like the
exactly.
mirror here, like Argent.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I the problem is I don't think I don't know. I think we need to go to like a smarter person than me. Um,
That won't be hard.
Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps if we find Argent's original point of origin, we can maybe learn some more about that. Kind of side-eyeing
Hey.
Argent's reaction to that.
Thorn, are you super uncomfortable with the heart in here? Should we take it somewhere else?
I certainly would be if I were you. Yeah. If, the bottom left drawer should have a false bottom if you wanted to check there for anything interesting.
Oh, really?
I think we should consider that. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and then we should take it out of here. Because, like, gross.
I will go to the drawer they
Okay.
indicated.
So the bottommost left drawer?
Bottommost left drawer, and they said there was a false bottom.
Yeah.
Do I have to do any sort of
Investigation check, but it's like a difficulty one.
Because it's been pointed out.
okay. Yeah. Okay, in that case I will feel around and just try to see if I can really open it. Oh, that was a nat 20. What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Sorry, that was
I
really
just
loud.
tossed the dice.
That was really loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's not a lot that I can give you that was not already going to be there, and you will
Right.
understand that in a minute. As you like pull out this ingredient drawer and mess around with the false bottom, you find kind of a weird crease to the side that would have been very easily ignored when initially searching the drawers. And you get your finger kind of worked in there and you pry it open, and it moves very easily once you do get it caught. And it's bigger on the inside once you do get the false bottom open, because it looks like there might be about this much room, because the boxes are not big. Each of them are maybe the size of the heart ornate box at most. So there doesn't seem like there would be a lot of room. You get it open and it seems deeper, and you find a book inside, latched and bound, its edges stained. On the front of it is just a symbol, but you can feel the weight of this thing as you pull it out. Cautious, please. Though you should be safe if your heart is still in your body. Are your hearts still in your bodies?
Last time I checked, they were. I mean, mine was at least. I don't know about the other two.
Are your hearts
we-
still in your bodies? You're muted.
My black twisted little heart is right where I left it. It's right here.
Okay.
There is a heart in this body. I wouldn't say it is mine.
That's greatly ominous.
Maybe don't
That is what
touch
she
it.
worked from. But there should be initial practices inside on the first few pages. I wouldn't flip too far forward without protections.
Her spellbook.
Yes.
Her spell book,
Hmm.
and potentially her phylactery
Do you open it?
in the same room. Only because Argent said I could look at least at the first page. I will open it.
please make an intellect check, and this is mostly to read the kind of chicken scratch slash old verbiage of it, because it's like you trying to read something from colonial times or earlier. Spelling is weird.
Okay.
The alphabet is like shaped strangely. So while it is in a language that you understand, it's kind of hard to decipher.
It really just says "Ye Old Diary" on the cover.
Okay, I will initiate my decipher ability, which means
Ooh, nice.
which makes it basically it have to a difficulty 3 roll.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Very nice.
will give you the help action
Okay.
using my knowledge of the arcane as the basis of it.
Okay.
19.
19. So you're
Yo.
rolling like fucking fire when you
Oh,
don't need
yeah.
it. But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, that takes me about 1 minute of reading.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you get through the first page and it's a little hard at first, and then you start getting the hang of like how she slanted her letters and where things got smeared, and you can, oh, she was definitely left-handed because it's got that left-handed smear from the wet ink and everything.
The sinister hand.
Not what I actually meant, but okay, sure. Yeah, I had completely forgotten that was a thing. But yeah, so like it was, it's got a little bit of a smear to it, and you can tell from the angle you're able to get more and more into it as you do read the first couple of pages, not just the first page. The initial one seemed to be that her first tool had been acquired, a mirror of knowledge, the first mirror of knowledge. And she does not mention where or how, but it does depict that she intends to next take her first steps towards a coven leader, which is to remove her own heart via magic, to better protect herself and not allow emotion into her magic, which is, as you can tell from how her fairy tale went, a complete fucking lie. It's bullshit. Mm-hmm. That is not what it does. But it's basically, you get the general information, not the how she did it, but that she was doing it for the purposes of becoming a more powerful witch, and that it would allow her to cast certain types of spells that generally require the power of more than one witch. There is also indication, though it is not explicitly stated, because you rolled a 19, that it is the first step towards becoming a hag, though it is not the only step towards becoming a hag.
I relay the information that I'm reading kind of out loud to Vrak and Juan and the mirror as well.
Yeah, yes, informative, dangerous, but informative. Don't go too much further. You don't feel tempted, do you?
Not really, no.
That's good. That's good. We like that.
I to prove it, I will close the book and latch it back. As, yeah.
Guys. We got that thing, and then we also got that. What do you want to bet? The hags would love to get their hands on this shit. And they'd
absolutely.
Stop at nothing. We gotta hide these.
I feel like if that is the first step to becoming a hag, they already have that information. This would not be useful to them.
But someone else seeking power could easily use all of this.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the hags seem to be working together again.
working together. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Well, we fought at least two different ones.
It's traditionally, this is information that I have only come across. I believe recently, perhaps long ago. I'm not. Time is strange. Traditionally, I don't think they work together much. They don't get along well.
Well, now there's a whole coven of them, and they're kind of coming for us. But I guess we're coming for them too. So
Hags. Coven of Hags seems wrong, but that would be bad. That would be very bad.
Again, we've at least encountered two different ones, if I remember correctly.
That's a great bunch. Oh no. Yes. Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were what, like the Death Hag?
Yes.
Yeah, and the other one, I don't remember what her deal was.
Thorn,
Yes.
And also,
Oh,
can I
oh.
get one more d20 roll from Juan for the previous use of the mirror? Because you had asked something.
17.
Okay.
Nice.
Is the mirror able to open communication channels with other mirrors? Like, if I wanted to call someone, would I be able to do it?
No. I would not talk to those people. Like, not the hags.
One of my abilities, I believe, should allow you to at least perceive others. In terms of speaking to other hags, I don't know. I don't know that is a strict ability. I am
Who?
an object of power. I am not the only object of power, though.
I was hoping we could call Sanctuary up and let them know that we found this, or Castle White, one of the two. But I feel like Castle White is shielded
Sanctuary
against
might
intrusion.
Sanctuary might be the better.
If we trust your aunt.
I do.
There's a lot they haven't told you.
There's still bubbles of tea around everybody.
Yep.
But now there's like a small orbit of food bits around everybody too.
Yeah.
Because food is ready.
Yeah. Just little chunks of stew.
Yeah. Probably like a little meteorite of bread.
Just pick up, grab a chunk of stew, eat it.
Hmm.
Man, it really sucks not having a cell phone. Or sorry, for one it would be, man, it really sucks not having a beeper.
What? How old are you?
What, did they not have those anymore?
They
They've had them since
beepers are
the fucking Dark Ages.
yeah, they've been replaced for a good couple years.
What replaced them?
Cell phones.
The fucking when you had like a flip phone or something.
Which at I believe during Juan's heyday it would have been like the big chunky like block
brick.
looking things. Yeah.
The block, and when the signal's bad, you just lift the antenna for more phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are okay. Those are everywhere now. They feel
Yeah, everyone has one.
they're big.
No,
You
I mean,
just look
I know.
Like this big.
Literally palm of your hands.
Ugh, got to learn a lot. Well then,
Did you remember the internet?
I don't know.
Perhaps it was
It
called
would've
the
been
World
kinda-
Wide Web back then, the information superhighway.
Yeah. It would have existed back then, yes.
Not in Puerto Rico.
Okay. True.
True.
Fair.
This is a Puerto Rican we're talking about.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
this because the internet wasn't very popular in Puerto Rico, like in like households, until I was
Yeah.
already like 10.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I've heard of it or read of it like in the paper.
How old is this guy?
Obviously, a lot older than I think the both of us.
Yeah, like fucking grandpappy over here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know, I can hear you, right?
I don't give a shit.
You know, that's fair enough.
I forgot. I'm asking out of character. I forgot. Did we know that Juan is the patriarch of the? Okay, we do know
Yes,
that.
because
Okay.
Yeah.
when Juan first like really materialized, you saw the whole interaction with seeing like finding the reflection through the
Right.
goblet,
Mhm.
seeing it and going through, and you don't know what happened after.
Mm.
And I think you've mentioned Pedro to him a couple of times.
Yeah. So I look. He was like old enough to at least have a son as old as Pedro.
Yeah, who's like 17, I think you said.
I think so.
Yeah.
Late teens.
He's definitely like a teenager. I was thinking he was like 15 or something.
Mm.
Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 17. I don't think
What?
we have it
Evie,
written down.
what year
Oh.
is this campaign taking place in?
Probably about somewhere between 5 and 8 years ago for us.
Ah, in the
Okay.
good days.
Yeah.
Before it all went to hell.
Mm. So, I need to do math real quick.
Oh
Okay.
no, the bane of
Yeah,
every RPG player.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend he's mom's age.
Good, good.
Maybe a little bit younger, but that still puts him squarely in the beeper era,
Amazing.
Mhm.
No.
at least in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, because even if he's about like 5 to 10 years older than me, while it would have been around as prominent as it is now, no. And fully acknowledging the whole, yes, it existed then, but was it like a thing in Puerto Rico?
Oh shit. Hey, uh, Thorn, can you see the real world?
The mirror doesn't exactly realize that you are asking that of it instead of Thorn, because that is also a reasonable question to ask Thorn.
That's
I
true.
cannot. I kind of cited. I can see through to the real world if I have a reflection, though I am not always in control of where that is yet.
Oh, I have not tried. I don't know.
I guess the witch didn't even know about the real world, probably. I mean, some of them do, some of them don't.
Oh, she did.
Oh.
Sorry, I just looked it up for my brain to be clear. Internet access started to shift into mainstream accessibility in the early 2010s.
Right.
Mm.
So long after Juan disappeared.
Yeah. Probably wasn't even internet cafes back then.
No. Or if there were, it was like in this like in like the big city.
Yeah.
Like
That
the
was, like,
one big city
fancy.
on Full Island. Yeah.
And there was like one of them.
Hmm. Anyway, sorry. I wanted to look it up just to be sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to test this out, but also I don't want to hurt you. So, like,
The there are things that I can know that I don't know. Um, it has been a great many years since I spoke to anyone, so pulling knowledge without a query, I suppose you would say, is not as accurate anymore.
Mhm.
So, you may ask if you ask.
Okay, okay. God, sorry if this like hurts, because I don't. This world and the mortal world really don't play nice with each other. But mirror mirror on the wall, do you know if my band, the Hellspawn Riot, have a gig coming up?
I do. And then it goes quiet, and he's like, "Oh,
Shit,
that's an interesting
I gotta
name."
get better words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so we know that we can get information out of the real world, kinda.
general intelligence check from the group.
Yeah. Ooh, 18.
5.
3.
3.
Right.
Vrac especially, you're like this. This is supposed to be like a powerful mirror, and it's mentioned a couple of times that there are 6 different things that it can do. None of you have figured out what all 6 of those are. You've just had it answering questions, which seem to be very simplistic answers thus far. You could also always ask it what the abilities are and what you can ask it to do are.
Nice. So both of Vrak's brain cells are firing at
Yeah,
full tilt
because
tonight.
you happened to roll well.
Yeah. And Vrak is like, wait. Oh God, I can't believe we didn't think of this earlier. This is so
First roll a
stupid.
d20.
Yes.
Oh, please.
No, good.
Please.
We're good. We're good.
It would have been so funny.
It would have been
that
hilarious
I
that you were
would've
just like,
So
won.
funny.
Like the nat
no,
one happens like
shit.
right before we unlock everything.
Yes.
yes.
And it's like, sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't believe we didn't. Okay. Arjun, I'm sorry. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Tell us all of the shit you can do.
Answer questions in limitation. View but not speak to those you know. Glimpses of the future. Speaking to someone lost in the past. Distortion and damage. Protection.
I need a roll to see if it depletes before I do something.
Yes, please.
All good. There was a 6, but it's not a 1. And the first one was just answer questions.
Yeah. Answer
Fantastic.
questions with limitation.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
mirror this bitch.
Yep.
1, 2.
Ah. Oh shit! I don't remember their names. Hold on. What? Evie?
They as in your family?
No, hold on.
The
names
former
of my
champions?
former party members.
Oh shit, I don't think we actually did we name them? I said
I
what
don't
they
know if we
were,
did.
but I don't know if we actually named them.
Well then, I'm gonna say, mirror, mirror on the wall. I would like to speak to insert name here. And specifically, because if I remember correctly, it was a princess, it was a knight, and it was a wizard guy. Right?
It was the little Rumpelstiltskin dude.
That's right. That's who I want to speak to.
The Rumpelstiltskin dude?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. I think that's the one that we saw in the lake. Well, the other three saw in the lake because
He left like a impression of himself in the lake.
Basically, like a magical voicemail, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hologram, really. It was more
Yeah,
interactive
yeah.
than that. But yeah, the mirror's face goes blank, and there's a moment where, because it was specifically stated, you can look in on someone that you know or speak to someone that was lost. So he responds with, "He's not lost, but I can show." And instead of this same silvery, like, barely featured face, it clouds over briefly. And you see, like looking at a TV, the appearance come perfectly clear, and all three of you can see it as you look in on what seems to be a fairly tall figure curled up asleep in bed. That one you vaguely recognize. You didn't see him very frequently in the real world. He looks much older, probably by about 12 or so years. And he's got some wrinkles and gray, kind of very rodent-like features to him. And he's snoring loudly. You can just tell from like how the mouth goes as he sleeps. Just in bed, moonlight shining through.
that motherfucker got out.
And he's like still alive.
And then it fades, and you once again see Argent's face. That was, I don't know that I feel pain per se, though I would say that's close. But I'm fine. See, I am greatly useful. You would like to keep me around.
I rolled an 8, by the way, on depletion.
Thank you.
Huh. Okay, I'm guessing that like it's crazy that you can actually see into the mortal world, but like I'm guessing it like uses up a bunch of your energy and makes you like real tired and shit.
Um, I believe that not all of us can. I am an
Seems like big
object
magic.
of power, and the veil was thinner than it should have been.
Okay. Thorn, before you call home, can I do one thing?
Yes, go. What were you gonna do?
I just want to check in on my family.
Of course.
Cool. Brack like noticeably takes a deep, calming breath. And is like, I mean, Arjun, it sucks that we're like using you like an object, but I guess you kind of are an object. So anyway, this sucks and I'm sorry, but this is really important. So mirror, mirror on the wall, show me where my tribe is and what they're doing.
In silence, the face fades through smoke, and then it reappears. Clear, open scene, and you see a very familiar cave. This is one that you thought they would have left after you were taken back. And signs initially seem to show that they probably haven't been back for very long. So they probably migrated back after a certain amount of time.
It's been long enough now that they feel it's safe again.
Some of them are still up and moving around because, goblins, so nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're significantly fewer than you remember. Maybe a third of what you remember. Good half of them are asleep. Some of them are wrestling and joking around. It's much like the implication of the snoring. There's not sound so much, but you can almost hear it. As you see them like wrestling over something and laughing, perhaps. A couple of them roll into one that's had been asleep that startles awake, and it promptly starts a kind of brawling, wrestling fight.
Yeah, I imagine that is very reminiscent of what Rack did earlier when they were curled around the box.
Yeah.
Because, like, certainly they weren't trying to hurt you, but it looks very violent. It's like, when you see, like, kittens wrestling, they're like, it looks like they should be tearing each other apart, but they're actually just playing and wrestling and causing a lot of noise and ruckus.
Make an observation check, please. Yeah.
Nope, only a 4.
Okay. You see the occasional bandage. You're not sure what it's from, but slowly the vision fades and you lose sight of them again.
Brett gets really close to the mirror and like almost puts a hand up to the glass, but then stops himself. Thought that would make me feel better. It just hurts. And then Drac just goes and like flops down in a corner. They're back to you.
Please also roll a d20.
$11.
Am I about to ask who that was, Rack?
It was everybody I care about in this world.
Right.
That's where I belong. That's where I should be. Stupid fucking elves.
It seems I owe you an apology. I will give it anyway. I know what it feels like to be away from those you want to be with. It's not easy.
Nah, it fucking sucks.
You say the word, and we'll go. Do whatever it needs to be done to get you back there.
No, I can't go back. I'm what fucked them up in the first place. If I wasn't there, there'd probably still be more of them alive. But it doesn't mean that I wouldn't give anything to go back. Just be part of the tribe again. Just be a stupid little goblin wrestling around, stealing food, fighting fucking stupid bastard elves. nobody in this fucking realm gets what they want. There's no happy endings here. Just more shit.
Hmm.
I look at Vargas like, but you were made a champion, though. Don't champions have the ability to change that?
Do they? I thought they were just like errand boys for fucking fate or whatever.
You're meant to maintain the balance and protect it, aren't you?
Yeah, it sounds like being the errand boy for fate.
What better balance than to disrupt overwhelming power?
Yeah.
With not my power? Not to break me. I'm sorry if I showed you something painful.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad you did.
Uh,
Ugh. Call home, Thorn.
Right. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me my aunties in sanctuary.
it struggles to form clouds and stutters and stutters.
Oh no.
And you see instead at a distance the forest and a small plume of smoke coming up into the sky from above. It's the same pleasant, slightly sparkling smoke that you're familiar with, just looked on at a distance. Beautiful twinkling sky overhead because it's still nighttime. Doesn't get any closer. Please roll a nat or a difficult 20 or the roll a d20.
7.
You know the
7.
difficulty. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's late. And as it clears much faster than previously, he is wincing in pain.
Perhaps we should give Arjun a break.
Oh, that's a powerful barrier.
Perhaps they have it warded. It's called Sanctuary, after all. Well, at least everything seems normal from the little bit we did see. That's good.
We're only a day or two travel away from it, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
once we get out of this in between place.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's warded, perhaps it might be the safer place to go.
Or like stash a magic mirror
That's what I was implying, yes.
with people it can talk to.
Yes. Yes. My aunties have an odd assortment of collections in the attic. I haven't really taken time to really explore, understand what all's up there. But perhaps there's a reason for that. If anything, like I said, if it's warded, others seeking power might not know the Argent is there.
Not a bad idea. Oh, speaking of, hey, Juan, you should probably put that box back away.
Oh, wait, where?
Do I remember it's there? Or have I forgotten again?
You know that he's got a satchel. You might not be able to see it at the moment,
Yeah.
but you are aware of it.
In your satchel? That's where you had it before.
I don't have a satchel.
Yeah? Look around like I'm not
It would
quite
just
sure
be-
where you put it.
Yeah, it would just be another observation or search check to find it.
Oh, hey, I rolled a 16.
You
Nice.
feel it kind of on you, and you're just like, oh, this is so.
Huh.
How long have you been? You don't even remember how long really you've been wearing it. It's just very comfortable and easy to miss, maybe? Or magic. Probably magic.
Oh. Oh. This
There's
is what
other
box
stuff
was?
inside of it, too.
I'm gonna pull that stuff out.
Yeah, so
What's in there?
I believe that you also grabbed, let me get to it. You grabbed a couple of things that you have been storing in there. Let me get
I don't remember
to
having
the
anything else in there.
tracker.
Because I have the 2 dragon teeth, but those are on my person.
Okay,
I
reflection
have the bracelet,
items.
which I have on. I have the boots, which I have on.
Okay,
And then the 2
so,
fairy cherry pies, which are in my pockets.
yeah. Lovely red smear that you had not seen on Juan prior to them showing up, but also you kind of saw. Oh, no, you did. You were there for him stuffing them in his pockets.
Yeah.
But yes, so the ornate box you already know about. I believe that is also where you had stuffed the 2 vials of living water. And
Oh,
you
yes.
might have also
Yes.
stolen one of the vials of shadow, the vials of death.
We have.
I don't think I listed the vials of death on there.
Yeah, we
because
also
it
have
had
one
been
one
stolen.
golden basket.
Yeah, you in the basket, I think you've got the jewels because you
Right.
have a couple of
The
crown,
crown jewels.
Um,
Yeah.
See, you're wearing the boots, fortunate satchel with Fluffy. Yeah, the ornate box, quiver of arrows that Thorn has. One of you is carrying the basket. There is somewhere in one of them, I think in the basket, the potion of recovery. But I think we had also established that out of the drawer that the king had been rifling around in, you also grabbed those vials of moving shadow because they felt like death.
That's all right. How many of those?
Right.
I'm trying to find it. I think it was like 1 or 2. Death's messengers. Yeah, the there are I think we'll say you grabbed 2, but each small vial has 3 wisps of smoke swirling around in it.
I am going to reposition all of that into a place that I can remember they exist.
Yeah.
And then make a note.
Well, also, now that you are cognitively aware of it, because you are the one that's wearing it, you will always know that the satchel is there.
Okay, never mind.
Juan,
Nice,
I was
nice,
Juan
about
yeah.
to
might not be fully aware of that, but yeah, like now that you are aware of it, it was just that Fluffy had been the one that put it on, so Juan didn't really realize that it was there, and Fluffy is Fluffy.
Okay.
I love
in
that he
case,
squirred away a magic item on you
yeah.
that you can't look at.
He's still going to make a note
Mm-hmm.
that he has this bag.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't quite know how it works.
Yep.
And then he's going to replace the heart box in the bag.
Okay. So yeah, the fortunate satchel. Oh, it can hold a single item. So yeah, no, the Death's Messengers you probably had in either a pocket
gotcha.
or in the tasket.
That
That's
was
fine.
what was in there.
Then yeah, I'll place the bow.
Yeah. Yeah, elegant knapsack that shifts colors to hide in plain sight. Plain sight. Objects put inside cannot be detected by physical senses or magic, which is why it was so difficult to perceive. Can hold a single item of any size and shape. Ciphers in the bag do not count against the user's cipher limit. Because you took something out and are putting something back in, please also roll a 20 for depletion.
Right. Depletion.
Right. 11.
11. Okay, you
Also,
are
its quirk was
safe.
12. I don't know.
Yeah, quirk. I'm looking up what the quirk was.
It was
Just a
number
second.
12. Yeah.
Gotta get back to it. I love that we're using quirks because they're fun, but also
They're very fun.
if I don't have it in front of me, I don't remember it exists. ADHD.
Yep.
The mood.
Yeah. Object permanence. Okay, quirk 12. Oh, yeah, no, I remember what that was. Not currently active, so you don't need to worry about what that quirk is. But yeah.
Cool. Not ominous.
Curious.
Yeah. It happened the last time it would have triggered. You just don't remember what it was or that it created that situation.
Okay. That's weirder still. Hmm. I'm gonna poke my head out just down the hallway and look at adjacent rooms for pillows and blankets.
Okay. Give me a general search check.
15.
15. It's all kind of tattered and either dry rotted or wet rot because of the amount of time that it has been and has not been maintained or cared for. But you would be able to find a variety of remnants of the kind to be able to use.
I can mend broken objects with hedge magic.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna start slowly having a trail of self-fixing pillows and blankets, just kind of trailing into the room with Argent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will take a while for them to be back to like good condition, not like perfect condition even, but good condition. But yeah, they'll be working on themselves as you move along and do your thing.
I'm gonna make ideally I'm gonna make a big pile in the corner for us to just kind of pile
Perfect.
onto.
Love a pile.
Got a nest. Got a
But-
nest.
But before Rack joins, I'm assuming Rack is still on their own. There is a blanket that just kind of gently like wraps itself
Aw.
around Rack.
Yeah.
Kinda
Vrack's like
hey,
sitting.
we're here for you, but also you can, at your own pace. I don't want to
Yeah.
push you, type of thing.
Vrack's like in the opposite corner from where you've been working, like just with their back turned to all of
Mhm.
you and their coat like up around their head. Just
Okay.
like
So are you
Yeah.
guys finally settling into a rest?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, I need one.
oh
Me
yes.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
So as you settle into the nest of gradually mending itself materials, strange dreams come to all of you. And that is where we will end tonight.
Amazing. Good.
Good.
I am taking an hour's rest first. And then our 10-hour.
Yeah.
Because I am just about out.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I'm doing a little bit better.
Little bit. Little bit.
I'll
Takes
be
a
able
while
to.
to
I'll be.
recover.
I should be able to top off this next day,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
unless we get into another fight.
Who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows?
you do.
Oof,
You
that's
didn't
much better.
You didn't trigger any fights tonight, so we'll
True.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Only fighting each other.
yeah. Just a little bit of
happens.
wrestling, just a little
good.
wrestling.
It's
It
good.
happens.
But yeah,
Honestly, PvP is in Cypher is actually really fun because
Yeah.
Ooh.
it's a weirdly balanced system when
Yeah.
it comes to PvP.
Yeah.
with a respectful group at least.
Right, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, not going overboard with it. But you guys are a good group, and so I trust
Yeah.
you with it.
Honestly, I trust Lena when it comes to
Same, I
TTRPGs
trust-
playing in general.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I trust you to push your character into some really interesting directions.
Yeah, you guys are a
That
good
won't
group.
step on anybody else. It's
I'm-
fun. It's
I
good.
am very privileged to have you guys at my table. You're a good group.
And we need to have you as our game master, Abby.
All right.
Especially when you throw us some dreams, some weird dreams.
I cannot wait.
Be
Yeah,
great.
for-
Spoiler
for
alert,
Stibble to be
quirk
in this
12
debate
is
also.
that the object gives everyone around it strange dreams.
Oh, good.
Oh.
So you
Good.
guys had some weird dreams at Baba's hut, and you're going to have
Amazing.
some weird dreams
Nice.
again tonight.
Yep. Mhm.
Love
And we'll be
that.
none
I
the
love that
wiser
for
'cause
us.
We're places of powerful magic. So
Yeah,
of course.
it's
weird
fun.
shit happen.
It's fun.
Anytime we sleep somewhere where a witch has done a lot of magic, we're like, oh, okay. We just get weird dreams, I guess.
Thanks for
This
tuning in,
session
Quartz.
has educated me on what I want for something I want for this character.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'll talk to you, Evie, about it later.
Okay.
It's
Sounds
a little,
fun.
it's a little involved.
Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna do our outro, and then we're gonna raid over to Solid 10 D&D, who looks like they
nice.
are playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. But yeah, so let's start with Joel this time.
Hello, I'm Joel. I played actually I played Juan Ferreira. Senor Flippington did not show up today because there was only one mention of stick in canon. That's been the trigger word for him.
Outwards.
I play them both every other week, every other Friday here, and then on Once Upon a Reflection, and then every other Sunday I play Val Mistforge, who is a bunch of words, and also something related to ghosts and the sea, who is once again going through it. Also here on Imperial Wild every other Sunday. I think it's this Sunday that is coming up. Not this one, like 2 days from now, but like the one after that.
Yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be a player in another Friday game that's going to be on the opposite Fridays of this campaign, I think. And I'm really excited about that. It's also going to be here. So don't go anywhere. Just stay here with us. Thank you. Go, Amanda.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda, aka Panda Cabra. I use she, her pronouns, and I have been Rosa and Thorn, who is the wild explorer princess who masters the swarm. Maybe more wild than she realizes. So
Amazing.
you can find me here every other Friday, as well as every other Sunday for Empyrean Rising, where I play Baron Lek, the weird adept who dances with dark matter and siphons power. And she had a lot of weird things happening to her, like she was having some compulsions and potentially wanted to get rid of things. There's a voice in her head telling her these things now. So definitely start tuning into that to figure out what that's all about. Otherwise, this is kind of the only place I am nowadays, because I like being here and I like both of the campaigns I'm in, because Evie is an awesome GM and I like the people I play with. I am always on the Discord, so feel free to hit me up on the Discord, and I also have Blue Sky. You can find me over there at Panda Copper as well. So I will hand it off to Alina.
That's me. I am Alina. I have been Vrak today. No mention of Sev. We're all they, them. And you can find me here in this game every other Friday. I'm also in Empyrean Wilds, where I play Kale, our tea dragon, who is a much, much calmer, much different person than the little sad chaos gremlin that is Vrak. So feel free to join me there. You can find me online at alinapete.com. I just actually remembered to update my website, so you can now have links to buy all my books that I put out. So I overlooked that for way too long. So go check that out, or you can follow me on Blue Sky at Alina Pete. And then Evie.
So cool, so cool. Glad you got that update out. So
Me
yeah,
too.
I am Evie, the Disaster Jam. My pronouns are she, they, or any, and I am actually the director of Alter Deco Archives. And the three that you see on screen are also actually among the staff. So if you have any questions or ideas or whatever that you want to bring forward to AEA, you can contact them as well. But yeah, I am also primarily found here on the archives, either running the two games that we've got going or sometimes doing character art. Just finished the character art for Rev's Starfinder game that he's going to be doing, which was planned to start tonight, but a couple of the players were sick, so that got postponed to February 6th. So if you decide not to tune in to us next time, you should check out that game. Rev is going to be a player in the third campaign that we are setting up to get started, hopefully, at some point in the near future. We're finalizing some stuff with a new player and everything. But yeah, so I run this. I run Empyrean Wilds, which is a more like sword and sorcery, fantasy, adventure type game, and they are discovering connections between their characters that they didn't know existed over there. So tune in not this Sunday, but next Sunday for the next update on that to find out what the fuck is going on there. I can also, while I do have a Blue Sky, I'm not on it as frequently as I should be. So I can also be found pretty much
No one should be on
chronically
social media.
on Discord. I'm pretty much chronically on Discord. We also have a really cool AP Hype channel over there where people post far too many amusing gifts during the games, and we encourage you to post even more of those gifts. Make it so that I'm not allowed to look at it because I'll crack up in the middle of the session. That is my goal.
That's the best.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, so tune in. We are also going to be raiding over to Solid 10 D&D on the once we're done with this. If you are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow so that you can be let known that we are going live when we go live. We also simulcast over to YouTube. I didn't remember to say all of this at the very beginning, so I'm catching at the end. We also simulcast to YouTube, which means that our VODs are automatically available over there on YouTube as soon as they're done. And then on Twitch especially, we are raising funds for World Central Kitchen that benefits not just the shitstorm that is the US right now, but a variety of other places that are in great and grave need due to the many shitstorms that happen across the world. But with all of that, we would like to bid you adieu. We are 30 minutes over now, and we're gonna go into a raid. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye!